Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack. The Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Nevada's offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature...
Oh, there's the ball! And the defense has it there, going the other way.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. On the run, it's Therasol. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Getting some heat. Still looking on the move. Oh, ball's out! And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Keeps it going. Keeps the play going. He's going to run it. Runs through the tackle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Nevada going quickly.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get it.
It's loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback on the keeper.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker, you could tell, locked in on the quarterback, chases him down, gets to him, and not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle, gets him on the ground.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good, easy call for the ref. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia Southern looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome. And certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll pull it on the read. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And how about this defense coming up with the play? You want to make your quarterback a runner? Fine. We're going to stop him and take the ball.
And they were prepared, right? This is a defense that looks like they studied film, and they knew that this offense was going to attack them with the running quarterback on designed runs. So great job by the defense, recognizing what was happening, getting to the football, and better yet, creating a takeaway.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Trying to get to him. With the catch, it's Darasol. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll keep it himself. And it's slipped out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Hey, that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The run from the shotgun. Oh, it's out! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Offense set on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's caught. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
He's got it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
17, Boise State, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Broncos will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on 1 time in that loss last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Nevada going quickly. They move the tight end all over. He'll do it himself. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. They get to the line quickly. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Wolfpack will get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Nevada will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Costa. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make Matt, and the ball's on the ground. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. Well, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. On second down, wants to throw it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They'll throw it on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got his man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum.
Hey, that's a live ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Going up top on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
First down here for the offense. The give out of the gun. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And stampeding through the defense. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody, he's going to fire deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Bulls his way forward. And another just knocking away defenders. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 7 over Cal. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's a fumble. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun, to give, looking for room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The give from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Second down coming up.
He'll try it again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Turns it on in midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Broncos have this offense rolling.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it?
Oh, it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And man, what great effort. You could tell he was fighting, scratching, breaking tackles. The problem is when you give all those second efforts and you got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down, now that football becomes vulnerable. You can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
It's a draw. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Ripping through the defense. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt.
He's got it on the right, and he breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Boise State. And once he got loose, it was all over. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick step and go. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Broncos! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Boise State.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Nevada, 24.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Drills him with the stiff arm. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Finds a man in the middle. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
That's a huge blow, man. You got a chance to go take the lead and put yourself in a position you know you can win the ball game. And now, instead of that, you've turned the football over. Now you're trailing. The defense is going to have to do something special for you.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting. And he puts it on the deck again. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. On the run, it's Darasaw. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fighting off the defender. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is stopped. Boise State ready to send out that offense. These are the games, these are the moments, this is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. Time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
He's going to pass. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Oh, just left him grasping.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. You're expecting them to throw it here on 3rd.
A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. And it's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, you feel for the kicker. He had a chance to tie this game in the 4th quarter. Didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, and he knocks it off the post.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much.